In the dimly lit room of a cramped apartment in St. Petersburg, Russia, a group of revolutionaries gathered in secrecy, plotting a new course for their nation. Among them was Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, known to history as Lenin. Born in 1870, he would become the leader of the Russian Revolution and the architect of a new communist regime. From a young age, Lenin showed a sharp intellect and a passion for social justice. His elder brother, Alexander, was arrested and executed for plotting to assassinate Tsar Alexander III, a traumatic event that deeply influenced Lenin's beliefs and convictions. He became a voracious reader, immersing himself in the works of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, whose ideas would shape his political ideology. As Russia endured economic hardship, political repression, and social inequality under the rule of the Romanov dynasty, Lenin's revolutionary fervor grew. He joined various underground groups advocating for the overthrow of the autocracy and the establishment of a socialist state. Lenin's fiery speeches and writings earned him a reputation as a radical thinker and a charismatic leader. The turning point came in 1917 when the chaos of World War I and discontent with the monarchy reached a boiling point. The February Revolution led to the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II, creating a power vacuum. It was in this tumultuous environment that Lenin saw an opportunity to put his revolutionary ideas into action. In April 1917, Lenin, who had been living in exile in Switzerland, returned to Russia with the help of the Germans, who hoped his presence would destabilize the country. He arrived at the Finland station in Petrograd, now St. Petersburg, and delivered a passionate speech to a crowd of enthusiastic supporters. He called for the overthrow of the provisional government and the establishment of a dictatorship of the proletariat. The Bolshevik Party, led by Lenin, seized power in the October Revolution, Julian calendar, which corresponds to November in the Gregorian calendar, of 1917. Lenin became the head of the new government, which would be known as the Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic. He wasted no time in implementing sweeping reforms. Lenin's government sought to end Russia's involvement in World War I, redistribute land to the peasants, and nationalize industry. The promise of peace, land, and bread resonated with the suffering masses. However, the new regime faced immediate challenges, including opposition from rival factions, foreign intervention, and a brutal civil war. Lenin's leadership during this turbulent period was marked by a willingness to make pragmatic decisions, such as the new economic policy, NEP, which allowed limited market freedoms to stabilize the economy. His government also established the Red Army to defend the young Soviet state. Tragically, in 1924, Lenin's life was cut short. He suffered a series of strokes and passed away at the age of 53. His death would set the stage for a power struggle within the Communist Party, ultimately leading to the rise of Joseph Stalin. Lenin's legacy remains a subject of debate and controversy. He is hailed by some as a revolutionary visionary who laid the foundation for the world's first communist state. Others criticize his authoritarian methods and the repressive nature of the Soviet regime that followed. Regardless of one's perspective, there is no denying that Vladimir Lenin played a pivotal role in reshaping the course of Russian history and the global trajectory of communism. His name would forever be associated with the tumultuous era of the Russian Revolution and the birth of the Soviet Union.